Good morning, Holiday Hill family. Josh here in the youth room for Throwback Thursday, and this Throwback Thursday takes a strange little turn. See, back in the 1800s, there was a guy by the name of Thomas Nast. Thomas Nast was a German immigrant, technically a German refugee. It wasn't until he was in his teenage years that he was reunited again with his father in New York. Thomas, however, was not the best of students. His grades were poor. But although his grades were poor, Thomas did have quite a talent for art. He was a very good drawer. And with the permission of his father, he went to art school. And then after art school, he got a job with a publication called Harper's Weekly. Now, around this time, the mid to late 1800s, the Civil War is in full swing. And Thomas was the kind of guy that wouldn't keep his political opinions private. He used his artwork and made them very public. Some people call Thomas Nast the father of the American cartoon. He was a political cartoonist and did a lot of political cartoons with respect to the Civil War. He was pro-Republican, he was anti-Democrat, and he was very pro-Lincoln. He was pro-abolition, and he made those sentiments known. During Abraham Lincoln's re-election campaign, there was a guy by the name of McClellan running against him, and many people believe that McClellan had an honest chance because he was known as the peace candidate. We can make peace with the South and just end the Civil War right now. And it was Nast who responded with this lovely political cartoon called Compromise with the South. And yes, that would be the North compromising with the South over the grave of a Union soldier. Thomas Nast had a lot of contributions to modern day politics that we see in this very day and age. Thomas Nast was the one who popularized the icon of the elephant as the Republican Party. And though he wasn't responsible for the icon of the donkey for the Democratic Party, there was no doubt in anyone's mind that Thomas Nast was the one who popularized both. Thomas Nast is sometimes credited with the modern-day depictions of Uncle Sam, although that's not entirely true either. Thomas Nast, however, was responsible for the beard and goatee you see Uncle Sam sport in all of the pictures. But Josh, this is Christmas time. The election's over. Why are you mentioning a political cartoonist now? Because you see, that's not all Thomas Nast was responsible for. See, German immigrant, right? He knows about the legend of Santa Claus, and he started depicting Santa in the Christmas time cartoons during the Civil War. And here's one of his first ones. As you can see, you see Santa visiting the Union soldiers. And see, Thomas Nast started adding to the legend of Santa in his own special way. Notice how Santa is kind of pudgy, not tall and lanky like the older depictions of Santa were. But notice, if you look close enough, he's wearing a star-spangled coat. And he's delivering a puppet. By the way, that puppet is supposed to be Confederate President Jefferson Davis, by the way. And it's supposed to be a morale booster to the Union soldiers. Thomas Nast is the one responsible for the modern-day American depictions of Santa Claus, not Coca-Cola. Don't believe me? Here's a picture of Thomas Nast Santa Claus 50 years before the Coca-Cola campaign ever began. Notice the jolly smile, the big white beard, the pudgy physique, the fur-lined red coat. Yeah, that was Thomas Nast. Didn't end there as far as his contributions to Santa and Christmas. Here's Santa using a telescope, checking to see if all of the children are being good or not, seeing what they're up to, seeing what they're doing. Here's another one of Santa, smoking his pipe as Santa does, dividing all the kids into naughty and nice as depicted by the portraits above his desk. Reading all the letters that he's getting from Santa, that all the kids sent to Santa, determining which ones are naughty and which ones are nice. Thomas Nast contributed to it all. And here's the crazy thing. Up until now, many of you probably didn't even know his name. Each time you watch a Republican or Democratic campaign or debate, each time you see a picture of Uncle Sam, each time you put on a fur-lined coat or wear that red Santa cap, Thomas Nast's fingerprints are all over it. And we probably don't even know his name until just now. Sometimes, guys, we say we do things for the greater good, whether it be for God, whether it be for family, whether it be for friends. But do we mean it? Something to consider. I mean, we know that's what we're supposed to say, but what if? What if you, like Thomas Nast, over time, people don't remember your name, but your impact still remains? My encouragement for you today is this. If by chance you ever find yourself in a situation like that, be okay with it. If we truly do things for God, family, and friends, then our name isn't all that important. The impact we have is important. Something to consider during this time. Take care. God bless. Merry Christmas.